Hey gamers, it's Grind This Game here, back with Adaptory, where I just noticed before I started recording that our little people here are sitting in a little cloud of CO2. So they're not happy. They can't breathe while they're sleeping. That's never good. So we're gonna have to maybe spread their beds out a little bit and put some ladders in between for the CO2 to, to be able to fall down. I think that's the plan. But I have a ton of stuff I want to do in this video. Let's zoom out here. I have been very busy. I got a little bit carried away off camera. So I've been building some stuff and digging some things. So the map has changed quite a bit. As you can see, I built this thing off to the right, which took most of the time, to be honest. This steam chimney. I have all this steam trapped down here, and they can't breathe steam. Someone mentioned in a comment that maybe they could breathe steam, but they can't, unfortunately. They don't get burnt by the temperature, but they certainly can't breathe it. So that takes up all the space for oxygen, and they can't breathe. So we can't send them down there until we clean this steam out of here. And I tried pumping it out here. We have a pump. It is pumping steam out, but it takes forever. Each one of these tiles, I think, 1 kilogram of steam per kind of tile in the tube, so to speak, and then 1 tile of steam here is 288 kilograms. So that's 1 tile. And there's a lot of steam down here. Originally there was magma down here. I think this was magma. And it's all solidified because I guess water hit it and the temperature came down. So this got solidified, but all the water got turned into steam. So we got a lot of steam in here, especially in this room here. Oh, in this room we have 58 kilograms per tile. That's a lot of steam. It is sealed in there right now, so we don't have to go in this little cavern, but... So pumps are too slow. I've mentioned to the developer that maybe they want to add more capacity to gas and liquid pipes, because that's slow. And also I had this pump going on in here to just empty out this tiny little bit of water, and it took like, I don't know how many hours. It took many hours, real-time hours on full speed to get the water out of there, and I moved it over to this bigger pool here. So we probably want to get them to make the pumps a little bit more efficient or something. Okay, what else do we got in here? I made a discovery down here. This stuff here, coralite. You can grow it, and you can actually burn it. If we look at the information here, coralite. Actually, no, I don't know if it shows here, but we can burn it in the coal generator. We can either burn coal, or we can burn coralite. And coralite actually gives off oxygen when it's burnt. Coal gives off CO2, coralite gives off oxygen. And coralite is renewable, whereas coal I don't think is. So, interesting discovery. So that you don't have to even worry about cleaning up the CO2 from this thing, which is kind of nice. Now I did unlock automation. There's a whole bunch of automation. Let's go put into the research here. Since last time I opened up automation, which actually doesn't give you much actual automation. Computing, and then sensors. You really need sensors to do anything exciting. So one of the things is I find is useful is the power sensor. So I've got one of those built right here. And that, if we open up the automation overlay, we can see with each of these items has a little port. Automation port. So if you wanted to control the light with the sensor, you would connect this with the automation wire to some kind of sensor. Like we could put, let's build one right now. Maybe we'll put a light or a pressure sensor. Let's see, I've never used one of these yet. Pressure plate. That can go there. Maybe, yeah, we'll put it there and we'll attach it to this light and see what happens. We can test it out. So we need to connect that to the light. And the game has turned into a bit of a screensaver now that I've uncovered more of the map. It's the frames, we're getting 9 FPS, it says. Or no, it's the number on the right, I think is, oh, slowest and average. Okay, so our average is 28. And then UPS is simulation updates per second. That has actually been slowing down a lot too. So you'll kind of, on fastest speed, you'll kind of see them stuttering around when they walk. Let's go full speed here. See if we can notice it. Not as much right now. But you'll see them run and kind of pause and run and pause and run and pause. There, it just happened there. Anyway, the game's getting bogged down. Alright, so we got oh, I had a sensor here as well, but let's try to get one of these people to run. What's with Armin? He's not very happy. Okay, let's grab Menta here. We're gonna move to here, and that should... Oh, the light's off right now because the automation is set off. I don't know if we can change any settings here. No. So we'll see if they can run over the plate and turn the light on. Yeah, it briefly went on. You can see. But the power one is a little bit more useful. You can see here, power sensor. I've set it to enabled when the total charge on the system goes below 60 watt days, and then it'll turn to false when it is greater than 70. And we can see that in action kind of here. It's connected here to that port. If we click on the battery, for instance, we can see... Actually, we can't see from there. How many... Where do we see the full watt days? It's in here somewhere. Maybe on the wire? No, I saw it somewhere before. Maybe it's just... Oh, it's right on the sensor itself. Oh yeah, here, currently. So we've got 62 watt days of electricity stored up in all these batteries. Turns the coil generator on. It's green. And then once it hits 70, we can... Let's set it to 65 so we can see it in action here. Actually, it might take a while to get to 65. Let's set it to 64 so we can see it actually happen. 64. There we go. So this should shut off here. When it hits 64, should happen pretty soon here. There we go. Everything turned off, or this turned off. And when it falls back down to 60, which will take a while, let's make it 63. So that should hit really soon here. It's back on because it went below. So that's too tight of a range. It'll be on and off like crazy. So we'll set it back to 60 and 70. But that seems like a pretty sweet spot for it, based on how big my battery bank is. Now the batteries do lose power on their own. Self-discharges at 5 here. So that's good to know. And we're not even burning coal anymore. We're only burning coralite to make oxygen and power. I also have some solar panels up here. I kind of rejiggered things up here. There's a lot of new contraptions up here, which I'll explain. So, I did have all the steam I was clearing out, and I was sending it just out into the vacuum of space. Oh, we've got infinite water going on here. This is interesting. Anyway, it's cool looking. So the steam comes up here, goes into this sealed room. And right now we've got 6 kilograms of steam per tile. I think it taps out at 25. Like the vent will stop putting steam in at 25. And then somehow magically, occasionally some of it turns into water. I don't know how, because these tiles right here are essentially insulation, perfect insulation. And they're in a vacuum anyway. So I don't know how the temperature drops down in here. Yeah, anyway, the water, once it turns into water, it gets picked up by this liquid pump. And it gets sent to these oxygen-hydrogen makers. These oxygen generators, they take water and they give off hydrogen and oxygen. And I didn't really need either, but hydrogen I'm filtering out here and just dropping into the vacuum of space. So this is the input. It grabs both hydrogen and oxygen, and then in here, oxygen's getting filtered out. And it gets sent... I originally sent it to the base, but it's really hot. It's 90... Let's see here. Can we see? It's 116 degrees. And I was starting to cook the base with hot oxygen, so I turned that off. So we're just sending the oxygen out into the vacuum of space instead. Now heat doesn't affect anything yet, except for plants. Certain plants will only grow in certain temperatures, so I don't want to cook the base. But the colonists are immune to like high temperatures. They can go in super high temperatures, it doesn't bother them. I'm sure that'll change in the future, but... Okay, so what else did I build there? This thing. It's basically just a giant tunnel. Originally, it was only one tile wide, and it wasn't... What would happen is the steam would go up, turn into water, get to about here, and then fall back down. So right now it's being pushed out from pressure up here. We can kind of see it. Steam there, steam, steam, steam. Oh wow, steam all the way over to... Wow. It's actually all the way over to here. So it's, the vacuum of space is not keeping up with all this steam. I should actually cut a hole in this tile here. Because, yeah, we need more vacuum to destroy all this stuff. Now, I don't know if the undiscovered vacuum is actually doing work or not. Oh, you know what? This should be fine to do. Okay, so this just filled with steam. And the vacuum, I don't know what the rate the vacuum of space actually consumes stuff in. I should probably do some testing and measurements there, but... it's going up just because the pressure, but eventually, I don't know how long it's going to take because there's so much steam down here. But eventually this will clear out, and the vacuum will gobble it all up. But we've got hot rocks down here of like 700 degrees at the bottom. 700, 800. Yeah, 800 degrees at the bottom. So any water that hits these rocks is going to get turned to steam, and we're going to have like perpetual steam vent as we cool the whole bottom rock. But I wanted to finish in quotes, finish the game today, which I've been holding off on. This thing is how you send out the signal, the distress transmitter. So we need to hook this up to power. We can do that real quick. Now you can keep playing after you achieve this goal, I think, hopefully. This needed 2500 transmitite, and it has that already loaded, so it should just work right away. I've never tried it actually, so let's do it. We're gonna I'm gonna save first, just in case this does something weird. We'll save this as 22. Actually, I want to mention one thing before I do that. I was worried that the game... I reported a bug. I thought it was a bug that these regular tiles were acting as perfect insulation. And I was in the Discord for the game, and the developer said, oh yeah, that is a bug. It's because it's using the vacuum behind the tile as the calculation. Anyway, the bug has been fixed, but I don't think it's been deployed. Because if it was deployed, all the heat here would be melting into my base through the tiles. And I'm glad it wasn't fixed as of this episode, because I don't know, I think it would be a very quick cooking of my base. But the workaround now is going to be using a perfect vacuum as insulation. So what I'll probably have to do is build maybe a one tile thing along here with two, let's see here, can I? Gas pump. I'll probably want to build multiple pumps. I don't think we can actually rotate these. So in some section I'll have to make it 2i, but we'll suck all the air out of a tunnel and make a vacuum, and that should protect the temperature. So that's another project I have to do before the bug gets deployed. And I'd have to do it along the bottom as well. Unless I can clear all the steam out and remove all the heat out of here, but I don't think that's going to happen. I could set up a giant, well, the vacuum of space is the limiting factor right now. There's only so much steam that is being gobbled up here. We got vacuum over here, though. Maybe I need another steam vent. We also have some problems over here. Something... Oh, yeah, all the hot rocks down here got to some water. And things are just slowly cooking. Anyway, let's finish off this thing here. I want to see if we can get more colonists, because I saw a screenshot from someone's playthrough and they had 6 people, so maybe it's through this. I think I just transmitted it. Transmit. Waiting for Explorer. Oh, someone has to do something. They have to turn the wheel. Okay. Oh, alert. My radars have detected an ISEA vessel. Okay, prepare for impact. It's going to land somewhere here. Where is it going to land? Oh, here it comes. Oh. Whoa. Looks like the vessel's crashed. It's mostly intact. Oh, something's energy in it somewhere. Okay. Let's go maybe through this door. I'm gonna dig this out. We'll dig out the rocket as well. And we'll check this thing out. I honestly, I haven't done this yet, so I don't know what we're gonna get here. My guess is there's gonna be a colonist in here, but maybe not. There goes my oxygen. But we have lots. Menta, are you okay? Luso, okay, we did get... Oh, we got 2 people in that. I'm Luso, and this is my crewmate, Lelia? We came because we saw your distress signal. Perhaps fate has brought us together. Okay. Thanks for coming. Let's chart a course for home. Uh-oh. We're all out of fuel. And we damaged one of our engines. Uh-oh. We gotta fix the ship, I think. Oh no, just everyone's stuck. Never fear. Still get home safely. Oh, if we collect water, hydrogen, coralite, and some extra transmatite, we can refuel, fix the engine. Oh, I don't know if this is part of the playthrough. Oh. Okay. Reuse is a deep... Oh, okay, so we actually have to do some more stuff. Jump to location. We'll need to learn how to build liquid network with liquid pumps. Okay. Oxygen generator, create hydrogen. Okay, okay. Oh, we got new research. Oh, so there's more to the game. I thought this might have been the ending. Gas network. Yeah, we already kind of have all this built. Finally, it looks like the beacon needs more transmatite. We should have tons of this. Coralites. Okay, okay. We need coralite, transmatite. Let's check the research tree. Oh, we already have everything. So it's not. There's no new research. But we have to make some well, we're making hydrogen already. So that's going out here. But where are we supposed to store it? Refuel the beacon. Okay. Yes. We supply... Okay, maybe there's a port on it. I need to read slower. Okay. Reuse as a deep space. Oh. Water, hydrogen... Okay, so I think we refill this thing. It's got a gas input and a liquid input. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Gas network sync. Okay, does it say how much we need? Oh, yes. Okay, so they're going to fill it with hydrogen, solid coralite, water, transmatite. Okay, so let's send the hydrogen over that way. We're going to build a... I didn't know I'd be doing this episode, to be honest. Let's build a gas pipe, I guess. This gas pipe is gonna go from here. Let's bridge, connect. I think that should do it. No, space occupied by something. Oh, we can't double bridge like that. Okay, we can do that though. That'll work. Okay, well, and I want to make sure this vent is deconstructed, or actually, can I just turn it off? No, I'll deconstruct it for now. And we are going full speed. It's kind of hard to tell. I do have an older CPU, even though my GPU is really quite modern. My CPU is a little bit older. And I've seen people run the game... Maybe not this. I think uncovering more of the map caused some performance issues because it has to calculate... a lot of stuff for... I think every item that's on the ground. So I've been trying to store things away, but I'm sure there's other calculations that are slowing things down. So they'll build that thing. We need to make sure that there is hydrogen. The hydrogen's kind of... It should be coming out of this thing. I mean, these are giving off hydrogen. Well, we might have to feed water to these to keep them going a little bit better. And I might have to seal this into a room to make sure the hydrogen stays. Yeah, let's do that. You know what? Let's seal this room. Like that. I'm gonna have to move some things around here. But we'll put a little hood on this. You know what? This might suffice. If I just do this, that might work. So the hydrogen might get stuck here. We'll find out. So what do we have? What do we have got here? Supply goal, supplied. It's got the transmatite. How much of that do we have? 6,000 kilograms. That should be enough. Coralites. They're working on it. They are working on it. It is kind of cool over here. We could send steam in here and turn it into water. Instead of doing what we're doing here. But I kind of like the fact that it's getting gobbled up by space here. Yeah, we'll see if this ends up working. What else did I have on my list? Oh yeah, there's these canisters. I wanted to save opening these because I don't know what's in them. So I think I deconstruct them. Let's mark that as important. I want to see what's in one of these. Okay, what do we get out of that? We got some food and some dirt. I thought it would be something new and interesting. Not food and dirt. Okay, that's not as exciting. I don't want to see what this one is, but currently there's no way in there. If I put a ladder on this side, we could get in there. But considering it had food and dirt in it, I don't think I'm going to bother trying to get to the other one. There currently is no mopping command, unfortunately. So we've got all these little bits of water everywhere. And we still have CO2 stuck here. I'm going to have to move the beds around a bit. Let's move this bed here. We're going to deconstruct it and make a copy over here. And then I'll put a couple holes here so that CO2 can fall down. Because it's really stuck there. For some reason it won't fall down. Maybe the pressure's so high here. But let's deconstruct. You know what? I'll dig this instead. They also get, if they're in darkness, they get upset. And these little lava lamps, I think, help. Salt lamps. Whoa, Luso. This happens when they're really tired. Stamina 0. They basically fall down the ladder and fall asleep. Hopefully there's no water down there or they'll die. Yeah, they'll probably die if they fall all the way down. Oh, oh. And I don't think I can move them either because they're so exhausted. Let's see if we can move them here. Into the CO2. No. Well, we'll let them sleep in the water for a bit. Regain some stamina. Now, if I left them, I think they would die. I'm not 100% sure. But we're going to... Now that they have got some stamina, we're going to move them right there. Talk about micromanagement. And hopefully they can have a sleep there. No, they're up again now. Okay. That might happen again. We'll have to keep an eye on them. But we can resurrect them if we need to. Oh, I need more beds. Just realized we've got new people. We need more beds. Okay, let's do that. We're going to put maybe a bed out here. I think I might let this water fall down. Not a whole lot of space for it to go, but there's probably enough to let this roll over the edge. So we'll put a bed there, and I need a ladder to get up there. So they can't squeeze through that hole, I don't think. So yeah, we need 2 more beds. I want to clear this little bit away. Let's just dig right through here. We'll dig up the plants too. At least we got 2 more colonists now. I don't know if we can get to 8, but at least we got 2 more. Maybe if you finish this and you get 2 more, I don't know. Okay, there goes that water. That's good. We'll push this tile up here. Okay, we can put a bed in here. So the CO2 issue has not been completely fixed. Let's put a ladder here instead. You know what? We could put ladders all the way across here. There's no airflow tiles yet. I'm assuming they're going to add something like airflow tiles because... Uh-oh, this person is sleeping in the water. Let's move them here. They do get stuck pretty easily, I must admit. So you gotta watch them. The diary system is supposed to be a unique thing about this game, and it is. I don't think we had anything like this in Oxygen Not Included. Wow, this is quite the first entry. Oh, interesting. It talks about the rescue mission. We used a ball of fuel to get here. Okay. But if you look at some of their... We've got some... This 91 entries on Brunder here. There's a lot of reading. Okay, so... Let's look at a typical day here. No time for a long entry today. Better get on with my duties. To do. Figure out oxycan situation. Dig, dig, dig. Latrine trenches. I don't remember them digging any latrines. They don't even use the bathroom. If you ever want to get rid of these puddles, probably the easiest way is just to build ladders. Okay, we need another bed though. Let's put another bed here. I think I have a spare bed way down here. I don't want them to actually use it. I built one temporary bed way down at the bottom somewhere. I forget where it is. Maybe I destroyed it. I think I destroyed it. But we'll get another bed here, and that should be enough for them. And then I'm going to clear this out a little bit. Oops, I didn't want that to go there. Clear this out. Clear up this ceiling. There's a water spout thing here, that's why that's covered. Yeah, how's this thing going? Oh, we gotta get water in there too. I should have started that right away. Because that's gonna take some time. Okay, let's see what they got. Supplied. It's got the... It didn't get any coralite. We got 20 of 200. Did I use it all up? Coralite. Oh, I might have used it all up. I think I burnt it all. Oh no. I burnt it all in the coal generator. Okay, let's take this off. We don't want to burn that up. We'll burn coal instead. And then maybe some coralite got kicked out. No. We are growing some. Let's grow some more coralite. Unfortunately, there's no copy stuff here, so it's raining dirt. Might need to grow even more coralite. But let's see here. We can harvest it, I think. It does fall off the... It falls off automatically over time. But I think if we harvest it, it might speed things up a little. Oh, look, it has a different look. I didn't even notice that. So there's how much coralite do we have on the ground here? We've got 40. Oh, maybe it's not counting on this list. Oh no, I have 3,000 of it. Never mind. They're just not happening. They're just not putting it in the ship. Wide. Maybe, I don't know if that's a bug or what. Can we make this high priority? No. Oh. I selected something on there. Okay, anyway, we gotta get water in there, so let's start building that pipe. Liquid pipe. Okay, where are we gonna take the water from? Maybe down here. Actually, I want that water to stay there. We have a pipe here already. We don't need much of it. Let's see how much is on the ground here. 6 grams? That's not going to cut it. What about here? 1 kilogram. 44 kilograms outdoors here. I think I'll just grab it from here. We don't need that much of it. So, liquid pipe. No, liquid pump. Stick that here. Requires a foundation. Oh, yes. Does it really? Okay, it needs a foundation. Maybe we'll stick it off in the corner. No, I think I'll put it... I'm going to put it down here instead. After we put a foundation in. It can be underwater, but... And we got a boulder here or something. Boulder. We'll deconstruct that. And we'll put a water pump there, and that's going to need a pipe to go all the way to the top, so let's start building that. I think we'll just go up this way. The pipe drawing is definitely an improvement from oxygen in terms of... I don't know, it doesn't have the cool sound, but it's easier to do. Trust me. Okay, this goes... we're gonna put the pump here. Liquid pump here. And the pipe. Let's copy that and stick it... I'll just go this way. We could use a bridge, but I'll just do that. And then that's gonna need power. That goes in there. So that should go all the way up and into the ship. Holding nothing. I don't know about this core light though. This is disturbing because we... Core lights. We have lots of core light. Maybe... Oh, 3,000? Yeah. $790 reserved? I don't know where it's reserved, but there's 3,000 accessible, and we only need 200. So I'm not sure why they're not doing that. Let's make sure all our beds are reserved. Reserved, 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 reserved. Yeah, they all got beds reserved. Okay, that's good. There's some CO2 stuck here. We have so much food now. Food has never been a problem. We just had a few of these. Brown Bernies, we have 1,500. Yeah, we're fine. Fine for food. There's other types of food you can make, but I haven't really been growing them. I guess I probably should. I feel like it's on slow speed, but it is on the max speed. On slow speed, that's what it looks like. Oh, maybe it... No, I think it's just lagging. It's become a bit of a screensaver. I blame my old CPU. It is probably a CPU heavy game, not a GPU heavy game. I hope we can do a video chat. Oh yeah, so their comfort, they get little bonuses from these pedestal display stands if they have things in them. And a few of them I made have things in them, but it says I have 10 artifacts. But I don't know where they all are. They might be in storage. There's a lot of stuff in here. And I have a lot of storage containers, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to find them. Core lights, ice. Somewhere we have more artifacts. One of these little stands has some stuff on them somewhere. I know I made one that had one. Oh, here it is. So this one has MOG membranophones. But the rest of them, I don't know where the rest of them are. Maybe they just haven't gotten around to putting them in. Any relic? Oh, they're only relics, not artifacts. Okay, that's why. And I only have one MOG membranophone. That's probably why. Okay. I think they get comfort from those. I need to make sure they don't have any other tasks, because we gotta make sure that they get this done. Launch distressed. Is the water gone in? Not yet. Water is not pumping. They missed one section of the pipe? Oh, that was good timing. Okay. Maybe they can't put more core light in until the water's in? But 2 kilograms of water per tile bit here, pipe bit. It's very, very slow. So to move 1 tile water, 1,000 kilograms, takes a long time. A very long time. Let's see how the heat is going here. It seems to be contained. It's starting to creep over here. I should probably seal all this area off. Maybe. Well, I definitely have to, if the bug fix gets deployed, then we definitely have to start sealing that up. Let's just see here. Is the water made it there yet? Oh, no, not yet. Now, I'm on slow speed. Second fastest. Fastest. I don't think it actually moves any faster because it's kind of stuck. You can only do so many updates and operations per second. Okay, water's going in. Oh, hydrogen. Did that ever go in? No. We never got hydrogen in because they never were able to reach this one pipe. Okay, we can fix that. We'll go over here. So they can reach that. Blocked by high pressure. You know, I don't have a specific filter for hydrogen. So steam could get stuck in this pipe. Because there's steam all over the place. Oh, you know what? The steam is not coming up anymore. It's coming up, but it's not all the way. You can kind of see the phase transition there. Interesting. Oh, we got steam melting here. I kind of want to block this off. You know what? I'm going to do this. Let's do, let's build we'll block this area off so the steam stays on this side. And this stays all oxygen and stuff. Oh, there we go. We got... I think that's hydrogen. Holding nothing. That sure looks like hydrogen. It's pink. Holding carbon dioxide. Oh yeah, 1 kilogram. So the CO2 is going to go in the ship. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Well, I guess we'll find out. I should probably have a secondary filter. But my guess is it gets destroyed. Well, let's just see. Supply goal. If it gets stuck, we're going to have to clean the pipe out. Oh, it got stuck. Man. Okay. I'm not hooped here. Let's okay. Let's put a filter. Gas filter right here. Someone pointed out that this should be more obvious the way this works, because the arrows kind of go from left to right. So this is the input. I guess if you look at it that way, it does make sense. So this will be hydrogen coming out, and in that, everything else can go off to space. They probably can't reach that. Let's stick that there. Okay, I think that'll work. Vent, And we want to destroy this one bit of pipe here. Destroy that. Destroy that. That should do it. We need some power up here. Okay. Fortunately, we're going to lose a couple packets of hydrogen. You know what? If it, will it run in reverse if I don't destroy these? Let's see. I wonder. I don't think pipes have as much directional flow in this game as other game oxygen, so let's just see. And they're not going to be able to reach up there, I don't think. Oh no, someone died. Who died? Oh, they're... Why are they going in here? Did I trap them? I trapped them in here. Oh, I'm such a terrible person. Okay. I killed all my colonists. Let's, everyone's gonna die here. I think I'm gonna have to reload. Can we save them? I'm gonna try to cut a hole through here. Make this urgent, but I don't think they're gonna survive. We're gonna have to reload. I'm just gonna reload, because I know they're all gonna die. I've been saving every minute here, so let's see. Oh no, they've already died. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back a little bit more. Yeah, that was easy to off your people because I have no ladder going up the other side. That's the problem. Oh, they maybe snuck through this hole and then. Anyway, let's see what happens here. We might have to rebuild the little filter I just built, but that's okay. Should be quick. What we really need is a ladder going up there, but I'm gonna hold off on that project for now. We are gonna finish this thing off. Okay, we're gonna cut the pipe here real quick. Right there, maybe? Did I kill the pipe? Or did I kill something else? Liquid pipe deconstruct. I think I killed the background building. Oh, they're not gonna get to it in time. We can kill that for now. Okay, let's rebuild what we had there. Filter! I might have just popped some hydrogen there. Okay, so that's gonna go... Well, let's just do it like this. Input, filtered output hydrogen, everything else vent. I think that works. And then this pipe has to go. Did I do that right? Power. Always easier to build the second time. What else are they doing? They're sleeping. Not sure why I have a... Why do I have a thing here? This door. I don't think this door is protecting anything, so I'm going to remove it. It's slowing them down. Let's check their moods. Feeling happy, dreaming, recently famished. Oh yeah, the whole eating thing, and they kind of just... They often don't eat when they need to, even though they have lots of food. Cheered up, but recently famished. Luana just made an entry. What does she say? Day 122. The birds are singing. What birds? The flowers are blooming? Okay. Oh, well, no. Okay, they're kidding. I feel like I've read this entry before. They got starving. Get tired today. Yesterday I almost died. Okay. Work faster. Mush. Mush. Okay, we want hydrogen. Water still going in there? Supplied. Oh, 2,500 kilograms. Holding. Holding hydrogen. Water, investigated. Okay. So it doesn't say supplied hydrogen, it says holding. I guess that makes sense. But the coralite. We're still stuck at 20. I think this might be a bug. Possibly. Okay, did this get hooked up correctly? Gas going in. Oh, we didn't hook it up to anything. What's in this pipe? There's something in this pipe. Hydrogen. That's fine. Okay. Copy this. Put that in there. Bob's your uncle. But everyone's sleeping. Maybe not everyone. But there's not a lot of content. Well, I guess there's a decent amount of content in this game, but some people have been saying the pricing for what is available is a little bit high. I think I paid 20 bucks. I feel like it's a little high for what it is. I think maybe they should have priced it closer to like 10 for kind of where things are at. And then maybe increase the price. Or just held off the launch. But it's good to get feedback from players early. And start changing things up. I really think they need to differentiate themselves from Oxygen. It's just too similar right now. Yeah, it's... I mean, it's familiar, which is good. But it's also too similar. Some people don't like the art style. I mean, Oxygen Not Included is so cute and so nice. So I do like the art style in that game more. And the sound design in Oxygen is just like so good. The way the music kind of layers in as you like zoom, and it's really quite amazing. So sound design in Oxygen is amazing. Graphics are good. Late game performance could be improved, and maybe this is gonna what will be better in this game, maybe, eventually. I think this is written in Java. I don't know if that's going to be able to... They're not stuck with Unity kind of issues. I think Unity isn't really suited to building a sim like this with all the physics. But I'm not a Unity developer, so I don't really know. But that's my guess from what I read. Okay, what do we got here? We got water, we got hydrogen, we don't have any coralite. I think, yeah, this doesn't seem good. Not right. Maybe 20 coralites is 200 kilograms. Is that possible? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. You get 4,500 watts per 1 kilogram of coralite. But for coal... which is not an item, it's a element. From coal, you get 1,500 per kilogram. So, coralite is definitely more energy dense, and it makes oxygen instead of carbon dioxide. But you have to grow it, and it's not infinite, so... Well, it's infinite if you... It's renewable, but coal is not. There's a buried object here. Maybe I should go see what the buried object is. Can I get to it from here? These are all buried objects, I think. Something is buried here, yeah. What could it be? It's probably not going to be anything exciting. Yeah, so maybe 20 is 200. Yeah, does one coralite weigh 20? Unit mass, 10. Oh. There we go. So it has enough. That's why that makes perfect sense. So each coralite chunk is 10 kilograms. Good to know. What about coal? hole has a unit density. It does not say, maybe because it's an element and not a item. Okay. So, we should be set pretty soon here. We just need more water and hydrogen. That's not being produced right now. We need to fix that. So, water. We need to send more water into this room to get more steam, to get more hydrogen. I mean, it's kind of working right now. I don't know how it's working, but it is working. Somehow this steam is condensing in a vacuum. It should just disappear. We could grab some more steam from other places. I mean, we have infinite steam right here, pretty much. But should we be grabbing water from the thing instead? Yeah, I think I'm going to send water directly into this thing. I kind of want to do a different pump for that, though. So let's quickly build a pump, maybe. Build it here. There's water closer right here, though. Now, if I tear down these walls, that water is going to fall down here, spill into this hole, and spill everywhere. That might be okay. How much is here? We could open this up. I think I turned this off. How much water is on the ground here? Not much. I'm going to deconstruct this. I'm going to go in here. And we'll build a ladder down here. Duplicate this. Put this in here. Oh, it disappeared before I could build it. Liquid pump at the bottom. And we'll just come back up through here. See what it's doing here? It's building a bend for us. That's kind of nice. Deconstruct that vent so it doesn't spill on the ground. And then we'll send this directly to this line here. So if there's no steam, it'll use this water instead. We gotta be careful here. We can't have people running around in the vacuum of space. Steam is slowly being destroyed. Eventually, all this steam in here will get destroyed in space. But there's so much in here. I think it's going to take a very long time. That's fine. Oh, we're stuttering. Okay, let's get some power there as well. So that should get hydrogen production up a little bit more. Maybe. There's hydrogen stuck in this tile right here. Oh. All stuck in that one tile. Interesting. Well, we're gonna have more here once we send more water in. This should be in a sealed room, really, but... We're successfully destroying hot oxygen, though. There's one thing that's kind of weird. You can see here the vacuum of space is dark. So when there's no light shining, it's very... you can definitely see the difference between oxygen and a vacuum of space. But once the lights start shining, it's kind of hard to differentiate them. You'll see once it becomes daytime on the old asteroid. Day 123. I like their little voices. At least we have 6 now. We'll speed things up. teared up, slept on the floor, recently famished, holding their breath. We got some CO2 stuck here, so I'm going to put a ladder here so that can fall down. And I just realized all the oxygen that was in there just floated out into space. So we'll want to seal this back up after it's built. In fact, we could just put a door here. Let's just put a door right there. Oh, I actually don't want this. I just realized. I just opened the base to space. Urgent. This really bugs me. This water just sticking here. And there's no mopping command. We could build ladders all the way down to like get it down, but... Okay, so we got water flowing, that's good. That will increase our hydrogen production. We got a water fountain going on over here. Ooh, cool. I don't think water gets destroyed in a vacuum. I'm not 100% sure about that. Yeah, it doesn't get destroyed. So this will eventually build up. I do need to finish this project over here, so that all the steam gets destroyed over there. Okay, more water is going in. Hydrogen should be produced. There's some. Yep, we're getting some hydrogen. We might actually be full of hydrogen. Let's see, 24. How much do we need? 250? Well, that's gonna take a while. I don't know if I'll be able to get that done this episode, unless we really expand this a lot. Yeah, we're gonna have to really ramp this up for that to work. More piping. Did we get half and half? What do we get out of this thing? Emitted. Okay. I just realized you can destroy heat with these because they come out at a fixed temperature. At 20 degrees. Oh, plus 20. Plus 20. Okay, never mind. It does not destroy heat. So we get half and half. I think that's what that's saying. But it really looks like... Oh, is it half and half? Maybe there's hydrogen getting pulled out the side here. Let's extend this a little bit. I know that's going to kill my solar, but that's fine. We've got basically unlimited coal. We've got, oh, 15,000? You know what? I think I'm burning through my coal pretty quickly, now that I look at that. Oh, this thing is really stuttering. What's happening here? Are we oversaturating something? Overpressurizing something? I should probably build more solar. I think maybe. Let's extend this floor here. We'll take this floor over this way. Now I don't want to go... I don't want to block the ship, because it's going to have to get out of here, but... I gotta be careful building this, because they could get stuck, and they're... Well, you know what? There's oxygen here. Because all the oxygen is flying off into space, yeah. We'll seal that in, open this up. It'll destroy all this old piping. I gotta be careful how I destroy this stuff, though. Because if I do that, what is it going to destroy? Gas pipe, cancel. Background, yeah, it's going to destroy both things. So we gotta kind of do it this way, one at a time. I might actually want this pipe later. What is this doing? You know what? We'll leave that pipe for now. Got some salt here. Yeah, they gotta be careful here. I don't want them to get stuck. This is dangerous right here, potentially. I think they can hop up too. But we'll let them get this built first. Oh, hydrogen 49. Oh, we doubled it up already, so I think we'll probably hit that goal. We're at the 1 hour mark, but I wanna see this thing through. Why are we getting so much oxygen? Hydrogen's in this tile and this tile. Oh yeah, destroy the background tile. That back so it doesn't go off into space. And I think I have to move this guy over. I'm gonna destroy this one. And we'll move this one over. Like this. Needs a tile. Oh, there we go. So that's gone. A quick pipe to there. Power's good. Well, we're gonna put a door here. Like that. And I think I'll put a door on the other side as well. Seal this in. Like that. That makes sense. I think so. Blocked by high pressure. I think when we seal this room in, we might be getting a better mix of the two gases. We shall see. This solar panel is not helping us. Let's destroy that. And let's build some more solar over here. With associated... can we do this? Associated wire. Ideally, we'd be 100% on solar. In fact, we can put solar up here too. We put 3 in here? Perfect. That looks nice. It's a screensaver. What are we at? 65. Oh yeah, I think we'll get this done. Still not getting a good mix here. The room is sealed now. I'm gonna lock this door. Nom nom nom. Hearing funny sounds. Very hot here. Oh, that's from that hot oxygen. That's fine. Okay, that door's locked. That should seal that hydrogen in there. But we're still getting like almost all oxygen. I mean, it should even out after a while. Maybe we should build it over the side here. Where's the hydrogen? It's all in this. It's all over here. And none of it's there. So strange. Did I move it over? I'm gonna move the vent. Because I'm impatient. I'm gonna put it right here instead. Unlock the door first. Destroy this pump. I'll just turn it off. That should work. Now it's oxygen right there. Now there's hydrogen there. I should have just been patient. What's she doing? Oh, she's building. Okay. We'll allow it. Just work faster, please. I'm gonna make it urgent. Urgent. A bit more power. Can I pull this here? Because we've got a smart control. This actually, yeah. This if there's an overabundance of solar, these will charge up, and it'll make it so we don't have to burn any fuel. We could set this automation to go. Goes to true when less than 20. You know what? I'm gonna do it like this. 20. And false when greater than 70. Yeah, I think that should work. Is that going to help me much? No, that's not really going to help me much. I'm going to set it back. Maybe 50. Basically, I think the batteries will get really full once we get enough solar here. But we have no light right now. That's the problem. It's nighttime. Oh, what's it complaining about here? It's not finished yet. Okay. So we're still getting what looks like only oxygen. It's so weird. Maybe I just have to watch it. Now the hydrogen's over here. It's stuck in the corner. You know what? I got another idea. Let's put some tiles here. Like that. Urgent. I will abuse all the priority capabilities that we have. Where's the hydrogen? Where is it? How much do we have now? 66. Will this help? Blocked. Oh, it needs a tile. It needs this tile to be open. Okay. Oh, you know what? No, it doesn't. It's just the urgent. Well, I'm not sure what's going on here. Deconstruct. Something's going on here. I think that's just the urgent marker. Where's the hydrogen, bro? Where is it? Now it's down here. Hydrogen. Hydrogen. There's hydrogen sitting right on top of it. This is all hydrogen. Is this just a bug in the... What is going on here? This is hydrogen, 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 hydrogen. And only oxygen's coming out. What? This has to be a bug. And I have an urgent marked on something here and I can't turn it off. Well, I'm going to save the game. And reload, just in case this is some kind of weird bug. I think this is a bug. I think I have to report this. We were getting hydrogen at some point there, but now we're just getting oxygen, even though there's hydrogen on every tile here. It is building up. Maybe it pulls from this tile and this tile only? So weird. we put another one here? Nope. Oh well. It is building up. At some point... That's building. Pressure, that's building and pressure. Pressure. Oh, this tile changed. Did some go through? No. We were getting hydrogen. Maybe I shouldn't have messed with everything in there. It was working when it was on the other side. But I think this is a bug. I remove these back again? I don't think it'll make a difference. We'll try this one tile, see if this does anything. That's some weird sound. I don't know what that was. Oh, that's the music. Oh well, no more hydrogen. Maybe next episode we'll have to figure out how to get this thing. But the minute I stop recording, it'll work. That's how things always go. Murphy's Law. I'll stop recording and just pure hydrogen will come out. You don't believe me? I mean, it's building up in there. Okay, this tile changed. Lock my pressure. Man. I want to launch the ship. I guess we'll do it next time. Because we got everything else we need. Oh well. I'll mess around with this, see if we can get it fixed. And I'll report the bug. It must be pulling only from the tiles below. These still going up? 11.3. These stopped going up. What? 21 there. They're like clamped at 11.3. Yeah, and it's getting overpressurized now. This is so bizarre. If I could turn this thing upside down, then we could pull. But I don't think we can rotate. I don't think there's a rotate key. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up here since we've hit this problem. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.